over on EGB.
This is a tough call. This is a much harder game to call than the previous one because it is Aincrad playing this hero that can go for kills. He has some valid targets, mainly the Hoodwink as a potential kill, but even the Terrorblade could be in trouble in this game. So I'm looking at Virtus Pro and what their ability to defend towers is. This is Bramble Maze, but Gilgir wants to be a little bit more aggressive here in the lane and have that ability to harass from long range.
Look at this as well. Aincrad's trying to come in. Who gets it? Squadix gets it. He's going to be able to get the kill. First blood, it goes the way of Squadix because Aincrad, instead of going over to the other rune, he tried to contest onto Squadix with next to no health. Squadix just be able to go. Swashbuckle comes out, doesn't go for the shield crash onto the Tiny. The Tiny now going to have to use these bottle charges.
Gilgir is in trouble in the bottom lane.
He's being chased down, and he even, Kriya is used to be able to pick up the kill. Ducalis hides himself out of vision away from Gilgir, and Kriya just able to pick up the kill up against the Dark Willow.
He wants to start applying pressure first. Munkushi is in trouble.
Yeah, Munkushi the Cogs, there's going to be the Cookie in now as well. The Rolling Thunder, it comes through. He's going to be facing the wrong direction, but he can turn himself around right back onto Munkushi. Swashbuckle, and the last right-click Squadix. Really nice rotation there. The quickest 6, the quickest 7, which means that Squadix, he felt so comfortable looking for the kill on
Pantomime. Now he has been caught, and this Treant should be an easy pick, or is he? He's actually pretty tanky.
He is pretty tanky. The Fairy Fire going to be coming out now as well. One more right, though. Notice does get the kill. You know, that Leech Seed, it was enough to keep him healthy early on, but now Sauge wants to chase down. Swashbuckle Squadix could be right back in. The shield crash comes out. It looks like TP from the Tiny couldn't try and come through here.
Ready.
The Cookie. The Battery still, it carries on going. The Swashbuckle even finds the
Aincrad is dead now.
Yeah, the Rocket Flare is going to scout him out in the trees, and now this Rolling Thunder toss here from the Tiny. It's going to be the TP from Gilgir. So one by one, they're going to be dragged up to this top lane, but one by one they will fall. And notice, do they complete the TP? Pantomime. He's going to be alone. Gilgir, he cancelled his own TP, and they're going to be able to go again onto this tree, and he's just going to be left alone. No respawns, and Gilgir cancelled it, but the tree didn't, and they give up a, what was that, a 4th kill? A 3rd kill. Yeah. So there's going to be the Nature Crafting. No, he's here. No hookshot again just yet, but Pantomime, he's going to be spotted out by the Rocket Flare coming through. Notice, Cookie won't connect, but the Scatter Blast will into the Swashbuckle, and now the tree, he's going to be felled again. Cut down by Notice.
It's one move moved way too far back.
They're going to be able to put pressure on. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, you can see the Krillia. He's just looking to get the farm. He's finding some solo XP. He's finding that extra with the illusions. You're trying to get to the range, but with Aincrad coming through Squadix, you get the counter pass again. This tree is 0-4 and 0, and this isn't the Toronto Tokyo tree. Yeah, this is just, he's trying to do his best to take this the pressure away from the tower, but now the TP's in. They're going to be able to come into the mid lane, and if they want to go, as Sauge, he's level 6. He's not skilled up the hook shot just yet. In fact, he actually goes for another point into the battery, so 3 points into that. So no hook shot, but they're still finding the kills.
I don't know what the idea from Aincrad was. I think what Gilgir was trying to do is get close to the cliff so he gets pushed down.
Swashbuckle, it doesn't connect an Aincrad there. At least he's going to be able to use the bottle charges to keep himself alive. Might even try and re-engage, but VP, we know this. Yeah, he's going to blink in. Do they have enough damage to take him down? Pangolier will go down, and that's what Aincrad needed to get himself at least partially back into this.
Aincrad gets the kill, and Afterlife gets...
Yeah, there's going to be the big wraparound coming through the smoke here, but he's playing between the creeps, so this hook shot is They're going to be able to find it. The Cogs come through, the Scatter Blast now as well. Sharpshooter onto the Beastmaster, and Sauge picks him up. They're even going to be able to take down the Skeletons as well as the Dark Troll Summoner here. Nutshot coming out from Ducalis. Yeah, quick cleanup there. And don't see him, the ward gets dropped, but he's already away in the trees, walking towards that higher ground, so he... Rocket Flare did have the range. He stops the farm. He's going to get caught out, and now the Mortimer Kisses are going to rain down on top of the Shadow Fiend, and there's nothing they can do to keep him alive because the rest of the team too far away to respond. And even if they did, the Mortimer Kisses just roast him alive.
Oh no, they used everything on an illusion. That's an illusion. Now they have to bail. One move. They're all gone.
Aincrad, he stops his TP. The Rolling Thunder into the shield crash is coming out anyway. Overgrowth.
Can he get out?
Through? He's caught in that little gap, and it looks like Aincrad is going to be able to move himself away, but it's not going to be enough here. He tries to get himself back into the fight. Save Gilgir, but the Cookie comes out. Sauge, he gets the kill onto Gilgir.
Nice
and now this
just
puts Aincrad into trouble. They do get the kill to Squadix, though, whereas the rest of the team,
EB is coming
from Notice. Afterlife trying to move himself away. Sauge trying to go with the control, but the Bushwhack onto the Tiny. They've got the Metamorphosis now onto the Terrorblade as well. They're just going to be able to rush through him now, and Tiny, the Cookie comes out. Even Munkushi trying to do what he can, but the Sharpshooter It breaks onto the Shadow Fiend here, and Krillya, even through the fear, he wants to come right back in onto Munkushi. Gets the change off onto the health here with the Sunder.
One move had a good position there, but they used so much on that illusion. That is why the fight came so close. Gilgear, oh, he'll be fine. That living armor keeping him alive, but was it really?
Is it though?
Is it? It isn't. It isn't. But that was a really nice TP from Krillya to the bottom lane, because when the Pango dies, you don't have any more damage.
Yeah, and you can see the Afterlife going to be caught out in the cogs. The Cookie comes in, the Scatter Blast, and Chaos with the Sharpshooter from downtown finds the kill. And you saw just then as well the odds on the screen from EGB, given the favoritism over, well, not the favoritism, but the favorite odds over to VP. They might lose the Hoodwink, but he's going to be fine with this. In fact, do they want to go for more here? Rolling Thunder is available, but back underneath the tier 2 tower, it looks like one move, not going to be going for it. So again, yeah.
Gonna decide not to dive, at least not the tankier of heroes.
Well, about that. I mean, Squadix, he's got the roll-up now as well. Sao's going to chase out with the battery still connected onto Gilda. The Rocket Flurry gets it. The Swashbuckle doing enough damage that Saosh can secure it. The 4 points into the Rocket Flare and gets that kill.
Does again, they're using their spells onto illusions.
Yeah, the roll-up comes through. Shadow Realm's going to be here now as well. Recruiting Souls. It looks like it was being teased, but the hookshot comes through the back lines. They've got the kill on Gilda, and now with the multiple kisses raining down, they don't have a BKB on Munkushi to get him to help him survive through that. And they just clean up the Shadow Fiend once again, and now the slowdown onto the Tiny because of this Diffusal Blade. Do they have the damage? Was this Bushwhack? Aincrad, he's moved himself away. The trees will be cut down by the axes. And, well, they got the kill onto Saosh, but they have to, again, immediately move themselves out. The Metamorphosis still going to be there about halfway through. And this tier 2 tower is going to go down. They get the jump on. Notice, yeah, he will go down. He had the Greaves up in a second too late.
One thing that One Move are doing good in this game, they're recognizing that the damage output of Virtus Pro stops at one point, right?
Yeah.
Swashbuckle, Rolling Thunder, the Sharpshooter, Mortimer's Kisses, then no more damage. So if you survive through that, you can always re-engage. And Aincrad is doing a good job now taking some of the kills. In the end, you do lose the tier 2, and the Terrorblade will get to a point where his damage output is high enough that he can compensate for that, so that you're gonna have the
River, the cogs come through. That's going to be the shield crash over with the Rolling Thunder, but he does get pushed out here, Aincrad. Brambles being effective, but look at this, the little gap, it pushes him up to the high ground though. Aincrad, he might be able to live through this. In fact, he's going to blink right back in here with the Rolling Thunder wearing off the toss here onto Squad X. Does he get himself away? The Swashbuckle up to the higher ground. He might survive. Aincrad wants to chase. The Tumbler's Toy comes out, but he's not going to be able to blink, and now he might have gone a little bit too far. There's going to be the Sharpshooter coming through, but it doesn't avalanche Swashbuckle. It doesn't actually do enough damage to get the kill onto the Tiny, and now the chase is on. He might be able to get themselves another kill onto Notice Snapfire. Can he get himself out the avalanche? There's going to be the Roar into the Terrorize now as well. They have the lockdown onto the Snapfire. They do find that kill.
And One Move recognizing they just can't die. If the Terrorblade isn't there, they're gonna be fine, and without them in the...
Nobody's coming up onto this high ground here from the side of VP. They're smoked up. They want to look to get aggressive as well. Yeah, to try and get themselves up. There's really Shadow Realm coming out. This Rolling Thunder though coming through the multiple cases, even through the Shadow Realm. They're going to be able to get the kill onto Gilda, and now they can go into Pantomime. Pantomime locked down, and Notice gets himself a double with the multi-kisses.
That is a textbook shot, and you're always standing the Terrorblade like a lot in front of your teammates.
The hook shot comes in. Can he get himself away from this one? Aincrad is going to be the Swashbuckle. Anything to catch him. There is the battery assault. He get the kill onto Aincrad. And while this is going
Terrorblade alone.
Yeah, the mid lane. I mean, he does have the Aegis, but the Roar comes out. Is his teammates going to be able to respond in time? Doesn't have the BKB though. He is going to be chunked down. No, he gets his under off. He's still got the Aegis. He is going to be taken down. You know, his health is a second time, but he's just setting up. There's going to be a really nice voice whack.
BKB
Right back in the damage on Munkushi. And now the BKB comes out. He's trying to do what he can. They do get the kill onto Klat. But it's going to cost them more as the Swashbuckle with the shield crash here onto the Dark Willow. This time the Bushwhack, it doesn't connect. And now with the Rolling Thunder though, do they have the damage to take him down? Notice with the Cookie, they get the kill onto Gilga. So there's still
It didn't matter. It didn't matter that BSF didn't get the BKB off. I thought he was going to BKB and just go for the Requiem. Those mistakes in the early game.
Yeah, and you can see that Shadow Fiend, he's looking for the extra farm. He's got that BKB down to, was it like 7 seconds? 8 seconds, so he's only used it once. As Ducatus, he cleans up onto Gilga once again.
Being annoyed by the Terrorblade illusions, you're trying to deal with them. The SF they both do, and Afterlife is working towards his.
Well, you say that, but there's going to be the hook shot. It actually comes out onto the tree and protected now as well with the roll on the backlash. Does Clockwork have enough damage? He's already used it as sharpshooter yet. Decalis easily blows up, and now they've got the lockdown onto even the bash coming out to Gilga. Gilga and the Dark Widow gets cleaned up. Mortimer kisses point blank, and Aincrad, he just has to try and get himself away from this one, but he's going to be controlled by the bushwhack, and they get another kill out of this. They get a core kill out of this, and they're going to be able to chase even further now. The illusions on Munkushi having his own power turned again here on the back lines, and now Squadix, does he want to come through? Aincrad's going to use his BKB. Sharpshooter doesn't actually connect him to any heroes, and the Rolling Thunder inside the pit, so the Tiny has to back himself out, TPs himself back to base, and they might be able to get the cleanup. Will be able to get the cleanup onto Paris. Gilga goes down as well. Afterlife was this chase, was this gap closes, give the poor staff forward. Krilliat trying to slow him down with the right clicks, and Afterlife, well, the buyback comes out from the train.
You don't even have a small crit, so really that tree volley isn't as strong as Aincrad would like it to be.
Yeah, and the ultimate cases, they're going to drop Afterlife. The poor staff comes through, just get himself away from this one. The Overgrowth comes out, but Notice still gets the kill onto the Beastmaster, and now the diving from the Clockwork as well. He keeps that hook. He's just going to be able to walk straight up to the Tiny, and the Tiny, the BKB's going to be forced out now as well. He just turns him around, the point blank hook onto Aincrad, and the damage coming through from Krilliat. He's just going to be able to burn this Tiny down. Tiny can't get himself away. The wall comes out, but it doesn't matter. They get the kill, and now they're just going to be diving into the base. The Cookie is now as well. Pantomime is going to get cleaved down. He will. Squadix gets that kill. Are they just going to go straight in for the fountain? It looks like, well, the fear's stopping them for a little bit as Munkushi pushes out of the fountain. But they could just go back for a second set of racks if they want to. They don't want to. And really, yeah, what else do you do to it? Because the right click, oh, the hookshot comes through onto the Shadow Fiend. We have the lockdown now as well. The Cookie comes out, but he was already forced after away. So Cyrus, he might have gone in a little bit too deep. The sharpshooter comes through as well. It doesn't matter. GG is going to be called here. And Virtus Pro, they take this series in 2.
Yep, and deserving.